the Texas Panhandle, this agriculture trucker's life. Big wheels turning, kicking up dust in the hot sun. Badass truck driver, ain't nobody gonna outrun. Living life on the edge, ain't no slowing down. Big ol' Peterbilt rolling through the night, king of the highway, ain't nobody gonna steal my spotlight. Big ol' Peterbilt rolling strong and true, badass truck driver, this is what I was born to do. Crossing state lines, hauling cattle through the land, feeling the power of my truck beneath these callous hands. Through the storms and the heat, I keep on pushing through. Agriculture trucker, this is the life I choose. Every mile I drive, a story to tell. Big ol' Peterbilt rolling through the night, king of the highway, ain't nobody gonna steal my spotlight. Big ol' Peterbilt rolling strong and true, badass truck driver, this is what I was born to do. Big ol' Peterbilt roaring through the night, king of the highway, ain't nobody gonna steal my spotlight. Big ol' Peterbilt rolling strong and true, badass truck driver, this is what I was born to do. Crossing state lines, hauling cattle through the land, feeling the power of my truck beneath these calloused hands. Through the storms and the heat, I keep on pushing through. Big ol' Peterbilt roaring through the night, king of the highway, ain't nobody gonna steal my spotlight. Big ol' Peterbilt rolling strong and true, badass truck driver, this is what I was born to do. Big ol' Peterbilt rolling through the night, king of the highway, ain't nobody gonna steal my spotlight. Big ol' Peterbilt rolling strong and true, badass truck driver, this is what I was born to do. Big ol' Peterbilt.
Trash can 15 feet away, nobody can hit it. Tuesday, June 17th. Y'all check out that one fine 3 nickel 9. That's a nice one, as my grandson say. That's a nice one, people. Well, we're on Highway 287, just south of Dumas, Texas. We're got us another good old load of sheetrock here, and we are headed up to Dalhart, Texas. This is our last load with the flatbed. For the time being, anyway. We'll talk more about it in the video. But first, we gotta get up to Dalhart and get this thing kicked off. We got a big day today. We got a lot to do here. Short time to do. Dalhart, Texas. Check out that silage truck right to the right of me. Them guys are getting after it, boy. I bet you I met 100 of them out there between Dumas and Dalhart here. It is that time of year. Think of a better place to come for my last run on the flatbed for a while to get back into ag swing than to come up here to Dalhart. This is in the heart of the Texas Panhandle ag scene. So we gotta make a left right here, and I believe there's Bartlett's right there on the left. See how we're gonna get in here. They got a gate up. This is stop. We gotta kind of figure out what we're going to do. They don't open till 7:30. It's 7:28. I might have to make a block here. I think I can make a block right here. Side street here and hold up. Not real sure if I need to hang it right here. One more block. I think I need to turn right here. Turn right here. Get on the shoulder right here, then all we gotta do is shoot straight across the street when we figure out where they want us. In fact, I'm probably do all my tearing down right here. Alright, we get out here and tear down. Actually, 7:30, I'm going to walk across the street, see if I can talk to somebody, and then we'll figure it out. Alright. Talked to a guy over there, he said, pull on in. Start tearing down. Sorry for the windshield, guys. The bugs have been horrible. We're back into 100-degree days, and with all the rain and everything we got, like I said, the bugs have been something else. But summer is here and it has gotten hot. So stay to the right, pull in this open area down here where they can get on both sides of me. Bartlett's Ace Hardware. You know, this is old Mr. Jack there in Memphis, Texas. Manages the Bartlett's there. Bartlett's is kind of our Texas Panhandle kind of staple as far as Ace Hardware is concerned. So let's get out here. I'm gonna put you on a time lapse of the tear down and the unload, and we'll get through it. Now, somebody did complain about my time lapses the other day, and I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think about the time lapses. Do you like them or do you dislike them? So just let me know down in the comments. There you have it. Before I forget, I better go get my camera off the bag. Got it. So, we got our final load of sheetrock kicked off. We're going to head on back down to Amarillo by morning. We're going to go to the Blue Beacon, get the truck cleaned up. Then we're going to go over see the fine folks at LubeZone off of Whitaker Road. We're going to get the truck serviced. We'll get them to drain my front drive so I can put this new temperature sensor in. And refill it with some fresh synthetic gear oil. Got a brain fart there. Gear oil. And that way that one will be done. I already did the back one. I did it right before I started this sheetrock gig about 6 weeks ago. Changed it out myself and filled it up. So what's next on the agenda? Well, we'll talk about that when we get down to Amarillo, and I'm sure we're going to set in line for a minute at Blue Beacon, so that gives us something to talk about when we get down yonder. Meantime, I'm going to let y'all see a little bit of the silage crews getting after it out here today. If it ends before the entrance or after. Turn them pillars down. Getting off here at Whitaker Road. We're going to bang us a right. Go down here to the Beacon. And the loop. Hey, ain't no line at the Beacon. I like that. No wait, no wait. Then we're going to go right next door to the LubeZone. Get our service done. So I thought we were gonna in line and talk a little bit, but our talk might have to wait for a minute. Looks like a RV company done bought out the old Freightliner store, which is the old Peterbilt store from way back in the day. I believe it's West Texas Peterbilt used to be in there. Going on. They were actually, last time I came here and got a wash, it's been a while now, they were working on this fence. It's like they put that brand new chain link fence up. Alright, we got a wrecker over here. We're gonna go over here to the North Bay. So we just got a bobtail in front of us here. So we might get to sit here and talk for just a minute. Flip her around here, flip her. Alright, so what's the game plan for us here? I don't know if we really talked about it at all, but you know, we kind of gotten busy on some fertilizer and some cottonseed hauling at home, so I had to cut loose on this deal to go help out on that. Now, I kind of left it open-ended with these guys that I'm hauling for. So maybe if we get slow again, I can come back over here and help them. But the reality of the situation is the rates on this are they're just a little cheap. They are a little bit cheap. And kind of after you've been somewhere for a while, been doing it for 6 weeks, you kind of get to know people. And people talk. And they kind of tell you what's paying, what's not paying. And I noticed I was getting a little bit cheaper rates than the company trucks were, which that's to be expected. Anytime you're helping out somebody and they got company trucks on it too, the company trucks are going to get the better loads. That's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say, right? So in the grand scheme of things, I am going to buy my own flatbed before the end of the year. And now that I've established a relationship with these guys, they have loads on the load board coming out of that plant at Duke every day. So I can use, when we get slow over here on our work, I can take my flatbed, go get a load out there, get down to the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and kind of start a week off good that way. And I can make it work. I've been working that load board, just kind of practicing, like, well, if I did this, I could go do that, I could go do that, and I'm pretty sure I can make it work. And shout out to a new friend I've kind of made, Ralph Barker from Alpha Cylinder. He has helped me out a lot on that. He's very knowledgeable on the flatbed loads in our area, and man, he's kind of an ace in the hole as far as all that's concerned, and it's going to be he's going to be a great help. So that being said, that's my plan in the long run. And as far as rates are concerned, I'm kind of go off on a side tangent here for a minute, and I'm going to not try to stay on it because I don't like talking about this crap, but the stuff that's going on between Israel and Iran right now is fuel's already jumped 20 cents over in the last 2 days. diesel has not fell. Diesel prices have not fluctuated in the last 7 or 8 months or longer. I know they keep talking on the news, depending on who you listen to, that prices are going down, this is going down. There ain't shit went down yet. Other than gasoline. Gasoline prices have dropped, and they've dropped about $1. But diesel has not. We're paying the same thing right now that we paid this time last year for diesel. And the price of oil was, well, the price of oil is getting back up to where it was then. And, you know, and it's the same song and dance. There's just more demand for diesel than there is gasoline. And this is bullshit. It's harder to make diesel than it is gasoline. Hold on, here comes the guy. So yeah, the diesel prices, they ain't worth a damn, and I'm not gonna harp on it. But one thing I do know, and drop a comment in the down below. How many of y'all watch Sean Ryan show? I listen to him quite a bit, and I know a lot of people say it's all conspiracy theory, but you better start paying attention to some of this stuff, because it really does seem like it could come into fruition. So all I know is those that stay ready don't have to get ready, but we're gonna have to get ready for some shit probably. I don't know. I hope not, especially for my kids and my I'm already old. I'm already finna be 50 years old. My life is pretty much what I can contribute to society is pretty much done. I mean, it is what it is. But I do hope for my kids and my grandkids' sake that it don't get bad. So, and myself, I grew up in the greatest generation I could have grew up in. I mean, the 80s, coming up as a kid in the 80s and the 90s, you couldn't ask for a better time to grow. before social media, before cell phones, before all the hoopla that's going on now, you know, it was great. It was great. So with that being said, you're about to pull me in here, and we'll talk a little more here in just a little bit. quick. We're gonna go out this entrance and right in the next. Next stop is LubeZone, where Fast is back. You can see Mr. James and the crew. Seems like a lot of the places we go, the managers are always named James. Think about our buddy down there at Wichita Falls at Falls Truck Center. Highway 287 south is shut down just south of the I-40 split out there, so I'm gonna have to go around. Well guys, it's that time again. Time to get our truck serviced up and get it done right here at LubeZone in Amarillo, Texas. Right off of I-40, Whitaker Road. I'm not sure what the exit number is, I always forget. I want to say it is going to be the 74, exit 74 I believe. But they're situated right here between the Blue Beacon and the Loves. You can't miss them. So if you want your truck serviced up right, get in here and see Mr. James and the crew, and they'll take care of you. We got a front to back done today. Got one of our differentials changed out, the oil in the differential changed out, and just got a good looking over. And they did it fast, because y'all know what's up. Fast is back. And be sure to check out any of your area LubeZones. If you don't know where to find them, go to www.lubezone.com and find one near you. I know in our area right here, we got one over in Sayre, Oklahoma off I-40 at exit 20. We got this one right here at Whitaker Road in Amarillo. And we got one down on I-20 in Sweetwater, Texas. So go check them out. Let them know the 806 driver sent you. And get your sunny side up and the hammer down. And we'll see y'all on the next. 93 degrees. Speaking of hot. Excuse me. I don't know if I said it earlier, but I've been under the weather for about the last 5 days, and this cough has been kicking my butt. It's getting better. Over the weekend now, it was pretty rough. And in the evenings, it seems like I have a lot of trouble with it in the evenings. So we're gonna go in here. No need to stop at the mailbox today because we're not getting another load. We're dropping this baby off. We're gonna get here and drop it off, and then we're back on to our agriculture trucking, back to our roots, back to what we know. Let's get this trailer dropped off, and then we'll finish this little video out for today. A short video, but probably have 2 videos for y'all this week, so we'll get us a final flatbed. For the time being, final flatbed. This ain't it by no means. For the moment, and then get us a good probably old hopper bottom video tomorrow. I think I'm not run the camera tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be hauling some dry fertilizer. So that high speed crop feed. Come on. Well, that's a yellow truck, ain't it? Banana boat. Big bird. See all that dirt, that dust. I say dirt, I guess it is dust. It's gypsum, this rock. It's dust. Blowing across there. Well, they must mess up a lot of board in there. There is a lot of waste, and they recycle it. It goes right back through the plant, I believe. Gotta watch out for them Maverick hands and them day cabs. That's good. Lord, they are lined up in here today. I can't even turn in right there. Go around this side. But yeah, I seen him had a Maverick on Maverick incident that first day I was in here. I think this bunch that I'm with here, they're got some more people running with them now too, so they probably ain't hurting them. They'll be going, oh, I look like 2, 3, 4, 5. I only got 5 or 6 preloads sitting there. They're from Canyon. Them guys must have used to haul grain or something. They all either got short stacks or jacked up stacks. I can't talk too much. I got one that's kind of bent. You gotta look at it real hard to see it, but it's kind of bent. There's just an empty hole. Big old U-turn here.
58 70 50 800.
Flatbed. Haha, no, just kidding, just kidding. We're actually going to go hook on to the old tanker. I gotta go up to Cactus, Texas, up here by Dumas tomorrow to actually haul some field loads. So when I say we're getting back to our roots, we're getting back to our roots. Actually, old tanker's been sitting out here for about a month or better. Hasn't been used, so boss man used it last, so I bet you we'll have to crank it down a little bit. Get underneath it. Man, yeah, this old cotton ground is blowing. It's hard to believe 3 days ago, or yeah, 3 days ago, I guess it's now. Sunday morning, it's Tuesday afternoon right now, we got like 1.5 inches of rain. You can't even hardly tell it, other than where it's still puddled up. There's the big walking floor. Tanker's sitting around the other side of it. So let's get hooked up to the tanker and we'll close out this video. Might not be too high. Friday, June 20th. Finally gonna close out this video. So stayed pretty busy yesterday, hauling some liquid fertilizer up around Cactus and Dalhart area, same place we were unloading our last load of sheetrock. So we got that done. Today we're on the hopper bottom, so I'm going to be doing a video today. So this will be the, I guess, the beginning of the next video or whatever. We're here in Borger, beautiful Borger, Texas. Look at that big crane over there. This thing looks here so you can see. Big old crane over there. Always working on something. Always working on something in this place. But we're number 17 in line, actually, over here on the overflow. Uncle Adam's over there. He's either first in line or he is 11th in line. Just depending on, I can't remember which side they start from since they got the new scale. So I know there's 3 lanes over there to line up the hopper bottoms in, and 5 in each lane. So he's, like I said, he's either first in line or he is 11th in line. I'll find out when they start moving. It's about 6:30 now. We don't get to go in till 7. So big day today. I ain't gonna talk about it too much because this is gonna be on the next video. So we're gonna close out the end of the sheetrock era, and I say the end, it's not really the end. I'm sure we'll be back over there, but I appreciate all y'all watching, and we learned a lot in the last 6 weeks. I really can't remember what all I talked about on Wednesday when we were going over all this, or actually Tuesday when we were going over all this, but I did learn a lot. I got a plan, and it's to buy my own flatbed by the end of the year, and we're going to use that to run off the board when we get slow. And I made some connections over there. I kind of know what's going on now. Shouldn't be no big deal. It should work out good. I also left on good terms with the bunch we were running for, so they told me as soon as I get ready to come back to holler at them if I get freed up. So I'm sure that will still be an option as well, but right now we are slammed. We are actually absolutely slammed with fertilizer and cottonseed to haul, and we got a lot of rock jobs popping up, so we're back in the mix at the house right now. So of course it's been an adventure the last 2 days, being back up here in the Panhandle and fighting the wind, and fuel mileage has went down already. So but it is what it is. We're back to doing what we love. This is home right here. You know, ag trucking is and always will be my favorite, I guess you would say, genre of trucking. So we're gonna go out here and get her done. I'm gonna start on today's video, and that video will go out to y'all next week. We'll try to get this one right here posted up this weekend. Keep the shiny side up and hammer down. We'll see y'all on the next.